Hello everyone and welcome back to the second episode of NationCraft Season 1. So this is what we did in the previous episode that we did. It was our group episode that we recorded together with Devo and Concord. And we built a nice little starting home. We got all of our items moved in here. We got a little pet. We got a whole bunch of stuff done. Now we still need to finish off the roof, which is I think the first thing we're going to be doing in today's episode. So I think we should actually get started with that as soon as possible here. So for the roof, what I'm thinking is we are going to do some sort of stone roof. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and I need to go and collect a bunch of stone. I might as well grab a bit of wood just in case my pickaxe breaks while we gather up the stone. And I also maybe want to get like a farm set up as well. Now I'm actually going to head back to the island quickly so I can grab the coordinates so I don't get lost and I can find my way back. Okay, so I think we found quite a nice area here where we can get to digging to collect some resources for our base. Although there is quite a bit of water everywhere, so we're going to have to be careful not to run into any water. On the way here, I did also kill a few sheep that I found, just so that we can make a bed so we don't have to use Concord's one. And I also made a bucket so we can get some water in there as well. Right, so we've collected 5 stacks of cobblestone. I think that's going to be more than enough for what we are trying to do here. So let's quickly head on out of the cave and head back to the island so we can finish up our home. There's a forest fire. I'm currently trying to bring back some sheep as well so we can get started on that farm I mentioned earlier. I see another sheep that we can bring back. The more sheep, the better. We are now approaching the island with our 5 sheeps, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, excuse me, what do you think you're doing? This way, please, Mr. Sheep. For now, they're just going to be living in a hole. We've now got the sheep onto the island here. And now we can go ahead and bring them to their brand new home. And for now, we'll just make the sheeps a little hole just over here. And we'll give them an enclosure a little bit later on. And now that we've done that, we can get started on the roof of our house. So that is the first 2 layers of the roof complete. Now that we've filled that in, we have officially completed this front side of the house. I'm thinking of maybe adding like a staircase there and maybe one there as well. But at the same time, we might end up covering up the roof bit anyway. Let's now go ahead and do the same thing for this side of the house. Fill in the gap by placing the logs. There we go. We need to build up here a little bit so we can actually fill these last 2 bits in. And just like that, we have completed our roof. Or at least blocking up the holes in our roof. We're going to have to go out and get a bit more stone so we can make a few more cobblestone slabs, because that's what I want to use to create some little designs on the outside. I'll quickly show you guys an example of what I'm planning. I'm pretty much just going to grab some slabs and put them like this to create a little design. I definitely didn't fall off on accident there. It was definitely on purpose, trust me.
Are you sure about that?
And we can also experiment with the design a little bit. Like, what if it's just a straight line going across? I think that looks a little bit better in my opinion. And we'll just do that on these big empty bits here to make it a bit nicer to look at. But before we do anything, let me just go and quickly grab a little bit of cobblestone. Give me a second. There we go. We're just going to go and grab a little bit of cobblestone, and then we are going to create the designs on our roof. Hopefully that stacking a little bit of cobblestone should be just enough to do the designs on the roof of our building so that we can get it all finished, because I still do want to do some other things in this video as well, which you guys will see a little bit later. But for now, let's get these designs made. I'm having a few issues trying to get this to look good because I'm not quite happy with that, if I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is probably the best we're going to get for now. We're just going to have to work with it. I don't think I can get any better than this. But now we have a whole other side to do as well. And this side should be a little bit easier to work with. And I think just like that, we've actually already completed this side. And that means our house is pretty much fully completed, which I'm very happy about. And now I think it's time to get to what I want to do next here on the server. And that is go over here and get Concord something nice. Give him a little surprise for when he logs back onto the server next. We're going to need some signs to write him some messages. We are going to need a chest to put his gift in. And hopefully he'll like what we give him. We just need to figure out what we're going to give him. So let's go ahead and quickly craft ourselves a couple of signs, just like so. I think 3 signs should be enough for now. We are going to need a chest as well. Let's go ahead and place that down for him. We'll put it in front of his house. I think maybe like right over here we can place down the chest, and then we'll have signs to leave him a message. Now Devo, he's decided to move off island, so alright, so I know it might not be much, but we are going to get him an ominous banner. We are also going to give him 5 iron ingots. We are going to give him an amethyst shard, and we are going to give him some carrots and sugarcane as well. We're going to fit up the entire chest a little bit like this, and that is our gift for Concord here. We just need to leave him a couple of signs explaining everything, so let me go ahead and do that here quickly. Okay, so I've written him a little message here on the signs. I said, "Hey Concord, I decided to be nice and give you a nice gift. In the chest below, you will find some great items. I hope you enjoy the present. Signed by me." So hopefully next time he logs on, he sees this present and he likes it. And I think for today, that's probably where we're going to end it off. We gathered some sheep to prepare for probably our next episode, where we are going to create a sheep farm and get some animals all set up. We have completed the roof of our house, finalizing our house as well. And we have given Concord a nice gift for the next time he logs on. And that being said, as I go to sleep, if you did enjoy, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe to the channel, you turn on notifications, you join my Discord server down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everybody.